Black Mirror is a show that many people eagerly anticipate the arrival of when the trailer for a new season drops. With the closest thing that we've got in a while being Death to 2020, I thought it was about time to dive back into Black Mirror. With that, I thought I'd take a look at surprising and interesting facts that you'd never guess about Charlie Brooker's Sci-Fi Anthology. So, what's surprising about the show? Well, let's find out. Before I go ahead, make sure you go over to my Twitter, @BrainPilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. So without further ado, I'm BrainPilot, and here are 10 things you never knew about Black Mirror. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers, so watch with caution. Number 10. Hollywood is interested in one of the Black Mirror episodes. What I believe is the best episode of Black Mirror is The Entire History of You, and back in 2013, Robert Downey Jr.'s production company was acquiring the rights to the concept and story of that episode. Although this was announced over 7 years ago, Charlie Brooker has openly stated that he has no update on the status of what that project is at, so maybe we can expect a futuristic sci-fi movie where people can record everything that they see. I'd be more than open to watching that. Number 9. Some episodes could be getting a sequel in the future. In the early days of Black Mirror, it was clear that each episode was a standalone and not set in the same universe. However, once Netflix got on the scene, Easter eggs started to appear, and the episode Black Museum at the end of Season 4 tied many episodes and technologies together. Charlie has also mentioned that there are a couple of episodes that the team know the direction of if they were to make a sequel, and these two episodes are White Bear and Be Right Back. Number 8. The show isn't designed to be watched at once. Charlie Brooker, the creator of the anthology of the show, has openly mentioned that despite needing viewers to keep the show afloat and enable it to have the possibility of renewal, Black Mirror is not designed to be binged through. We are a part of a binge-watching culture with the rise of Netflix and streaming platforms and shows that work perfectly with having the 10-second countdown at the end of an episode. But Charlie has mentioned that that formula doesn't quite work when watching Black Mirror. He's described a Black Mirror episode as the equivalent of being hit by a bus for an hour, and no one person should endure being hit by a bus multiple times in a day. So take Charlie's advice and stick to one episode a day, and if you're brave, go for more. Number 7. There's a reason why every season has 6 episodes or less. As much as Black Mirror is one of the most innovative television shows on TV, in terms of its storytelling and the stories that it produces, there is a reason as to why there are never any more than 6 episodes in a season. Charlie Brooker has mentioned that working on Black Mirror and creating the episodes is one of the most demanding pieces of work that he's ever done, and really pushes himself and everybody in the team to the end of their tether. This could be a reason as to why we've seen Bandersnatch being a one-off special, and also why Season 5 only had 3 episodes. Number 6. There's one episode that will never get a sequel. The episode that Charlie Brooker has said will never get a sequel is the most loved episode, and the only episode with a happy ending, Season 3's San Junipero. A lot of viewers of the show are in love with this episode, and the 2 female characters, Kelly and Yorkie. But with romance and a happy ending not really fitting Black Mirror's aesthetic, Charlie will be steering away from continuing that story, and why take the chance of ruining something that's already so good? Number 5. There were originally alternative endings for Playtest. Playtest, an episode that sometimes falls under the radar, but is some of Black Mirror's finest work and provided an extremely powerful moment in the final 10 minutes, originally had a different ending after already watching the episode. Charlie Brooker, when devising the episode, created another ending for the episode, where a nightmare would occur after a viewer had already completed viewing the episode once before, and the finale would have been even more bleak and darker, if that's something even possible for this episode. Number 4. Metalhead had a completely different original script. Charlie Brooker originally had a different ending for the black and white episode that causes some division. Instead of the environment seeming like a barren wasteland that was operated by these intelligent artificial dogs, Brooker originally wanted to cut to a person inside their own home, controlling the dogs that had been chasing down Maxine Peake's character Bella for the entire episode, and then the person controlling the animal would get up, leave the controller, and go give their child a wash. I don't know what would have been more of a bleak ending. Both seem just as bad as each other, but a more twisted ending would have been the one that never aired. Number 3. Owen Harris has directed 3 episodes of Black Mirror. There is a director that has appeared more than any other when it has come to directing the show, and also directing 2 episodes that are considered 2 of the better ones. Owen has in total directed 3 episodes of the show. He has directed Season 3's San Junipero, Season 1's Be Right Back, and Season 5's Striking Vipers. San Junipero and Be Right Back being considered 2 of the better ones, so I'm sure he'll be back for more. Number 2. Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2 is the lowest rated episode of the show. The episode that comes in last place with the lowest rating is from Season 5 titled Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2. It is 6 points behind the second lowest episode, Metalhead and The Waldo Moment, which both have a rating of 6.6 out of 10, leaving Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2 with a low of 6. Number 1. There are only 4 actors who have appeared more than once in the show. Black Mirror, being an anthology, doesn't have a narrative that runs across all episodes, so it's quite rare for an actor to pop up more than once in the show, as there is no need for them to. However, there are 4 actors who have appeared more than once in the Sci-Fi Anthology. The 4 actors that have appeared more than once are Daniel Lapine, appearing as Dawson in Black Museum, and Max in The Entire History of You. Hannah John Carmen, appearing as Sonia in Playtest, and Selma in 15 Million Merits. Michaela Cole, appearing as Shania in USS Callister, and the airport stewardess in Nosedive. And Beatrice Jones, appearing as the restaurant owner's daughter in Shut Up and Dance, and the older May double in White Christmas. So, there you have it, 10 things you most likely didn't know about Black Mirror. Do you have any other interesting facts? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.